This is probably the biggest plot twist of my entire application cycle. Like, everything's different now. So last Friday, I got a very unexpected phone call, followed by a confirmatory email, followed by a call to my mom, because basically I got accepted off of a wait list that I was on for an MD school. And not just any MD school, it's actually the MD school here in my hometown that I went to undergrad for. So basically Friday they call me, they're like, hey Sean, this is Dr. so-and-so, and they're like, I have exciting news for you today. I have a seat open for you for our class of 2024 at the UNLV School of Medicine. UNLV is where I did undergrad. I got an email shortly after that says, Dear Sean, congratulations. The University of Nevada, Las Vegas School of Medicine is pleased to offer you a seat in the class of 2024. Holy moly. This was just so unexpected. And to give you guys a little bit of background, so some of you guys have been following the channel, so you guys kind of know, but basically I interviewed at this school back in September, first week of September 2019, and it is currently the 4th of May, 2020. And so I basically interviewed at the school. It was definitely very high on my list. I mean, it's my hometown school, and I heard nothing back for about 7 months. I got accepted to a couple DO schools. I got accepted to a DO school here in my hometown as well. And, I was pretty set that I was going there. Before that, I was also waitlisted at what I called my top choice school, which is also in Nevada, but like really far north. And I kind of considered that my top choice because, I had heard back from them and I was like, there's still hope. I might still get in. This school, I was completely in the dark for 7 months. And I honestly kind of just assumed I wasn't getting in. I assumed there was no chance. I didn't hear back from them in January. I thought I would hear back in December. And so I kind of stopped thinking about this school as an option because I just assumed I wasn't getting in. And then I got waitlisted at the other school. I've been considering it my top choice in all my other videos. Anyone who's been following knows that. This school, I was waitlisted in mid-March, right? And so this was after, September to March, about 6 months of not hearing anything. And I got the waitlist email and I was like, you know what? It's been so long. I'm probably at the bottom of the wait list. I accepted my waitlist position, but I kind of disregarded it. And I just assumed, probably not getting in, right? And in fact, whenever I talk about waitlist, I always talk about the other school. I kind of just disregarded this because I was a little bit discouraged. And this is a lesson that the application cycle is not over until it's over. So this means a lot of things. First off, the tuition is half. It is about $30,000 a year to go to this MD school versus the DO school I was previously set to go to, which was about $57,000 a year. That's like $120,000 that is being saved on going to my home MD school. You know what you can do with $120,000? A lot of things. I don't know, but you get what I mean. And so I was in shock. That just changes, financially, that just changes so much. It's closer to my parents. I was considering having to drive across town. Now it's significantly closer to my parents. It's half the distance. I just talked about the tuition, and this is going to be MD versus DO. So this is something I feel like I really need to address in this video, MD versus DO. Now, when I first decided I was going to apply for medical school, I never had a problem with applying for DO. I just wanted to get into medical school. I didn't care if it was MD or DO. I've worked with amazing DOs. I've worked with amazing MDs. And I know at the end of the day, it really comes down to how hard you work, the kind of doctor you are, the kind of person you are, the way you treat your patients, the way you treat the people you work with, the people around you. And I was fully prepared as a DO student, or what I thought I was going to be as a DO student, to go in there, work as hard as I can, and try to be competitive for all the residencies that MDs are going to be more competitive for. Just, we can't be ignorant of this. We can't ignore the fact that, there are residencies that MDs are going to be more competitive for. DO students have to work a little bit harder. They've got to score a little bit better on their exams, on their step one. And, I've talked about this in a previous video, but with step one going to pass fail, I was even more concerned, right? I don't have these concerns as much being an MD student. And, again, nothing against DOs, but it is really nice to know that I, don't have to worry about these as much. I know that DOs, I know that they can get into competitive residencies. I've seen DO students get into competitive residencies, and I've seen amazing DO physicians. But me personally, between the, the decreased stress about that, that having to have that increased performance on my step exam, the decreased tuition. Oh my gosh, that $120,000 saved. It's just amazing. And I haven't felt this good since I basically got my first acceptance a while back in September. And today I was added to the Facebook group, I was added to the Slack group, and I've already started mingling with some students. I've already known some because of my undergrad and people I've scribed with in the past. And it's so cool. I already feel so included, and it's been like a day. I got accepted last Friday. I know I'm just now putting the video out, but I really needed time to think about it because everything has really changed. This is such a big plot twist. I wasn't expecting it. And everything that I thought I was gonna be doing for the past 5 months is just completely different now. And so I've already emailed the DO school that I'm gonna be dropping my acceptance with them. So hopefully someone on their wait list gets in, and I think that's gonna be great for them. I'm still waiting to hear back from what I've been considering my top choice up until now. But now it's I need to do some more self-reflection and, going through the two schools and seeing was it really my top choice, or did I just think that I had a better chance of getting into that, so I kept all my hopes there, completely disregarding the school which I'm now accepted to. And it's just, everything's different. I keep saying that, but everything's so different now. This school already has residency programs and some of the more competitive residencies like ortho, I think anesthesiology I saw on there. What emergency medicine's on my list of things I want to do. They have a residency program, and just the connections I'm going to make here in this community by going to the school here, it lines up with what I want to do, which is I want to practice medicine here in Las Vegas. And it just feels like out of nowhere, everything just fell into place and everything clicked. And I learned a valuable lesson, that the application cycle is not over until you get the rejection, until the school says, we are not accepting you. And, they put it nicer than that. It's really not over. And, if you're watching this and you're applying soon, remember that. Don't write yourself off. Your application isn't dead in the water until they tell you it is. And so this was just such a big surprise. It took a few days to really let it sink in. But now I am just so excited to share it with you guys. I'm so stoked. And so, yeah, there's a lot coming up soon. As soon as I hear back from this last wait list and I get that confirmation, I'm going to put my entire application cycle out with, me reflecting back and some hindsight. That I think is going to be really helpful for you guys who are applying coming up this cycle. Yeah, that's all I got for this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I really like interacting with you guys on Instagram. A lot of you guys have been messaging me, asking questions, and telling me about your application cycles, those of you guys who were applying this year as well. And it's just so fun. So make sure, follow me, message me. I don't even care. I love mingling with you guys. And yeah, it's been awesome. So anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.